Brother, sit down for this one. Because what I'm about to tell you isn't comfortable, it isn't polite, and it isn't the fairy tale version of relationships you were raised on. It's the truth men learn only after they've been betrayed. There are women out there who will cheat no matter how much love, time, loyalty, or stability you give them. Not because you weren't enough. Not because you didn't try. But because their psychology, their habits, and their pasts have wired them for betrayal. And the most dangerous part? They look completely normal at first. Beautiful. Charming. Until the mask slips, and by then, you're already emotionally invested. Today I'm exposing the types of women who always cheat, the ones who don't care how much they ruin your life, your heart, or your peace. These are the women men ignore. Right until the moment they're sitting alone replaying every red flag they pretended wasn't there. Let's begin. 1. The materialistic woman, the one who loves things, not you. This woman isn't attached to humans. She's attached to benefits. Her emotions rise and fall based on one thing. What can you give her today? Watch what happens when the gifts slow down, the restaurants get cheaper, or you stop trying to impress her. Her smile fades. Her presence becomes selective. The excuses multiply. The affection evaporates. She's not losing interest in you. She's losing interest in the lifestyle she thought you'd maintain forever. And here's the part men hate to admit. If her love is tied to your wallet, another man can steal her with a slightly bigger one. You can't outgive this woman. Her appetite has no bottom. No matter how much you do, there will always be someone who can do more. To her, cheating isn't betrayal. It's opportunity. And while you're thinking about the future, she's thinking about upgrades. 2. The woman who stays on dating apps, the one who never stops shopping. This one is even more dangerous because she hides in plain sight. The two of you may be talking, laughing, getting closer. Maybe she even tells you you're different or special. But meanwhile, she's still swiping, still matching, still browsing. And here's the cold truth. If she was serious about you, she wouldn't keep doors open for hundreds of other men. A woman who stays active on dating apps while giving you her time is revealing her mindset. You are a temporary favorite, not a chosen partner. You're a maybe, not a yes. She wants your attention, your presence, your effort, your emotional availability. But she also wants the thrill of knowing she still has options. When a woman refuses to close the window, she's already prepared to climb out of it. Because a woman who is still searching is a woman who was never yours. And the mistakes men make? They ignore it. They justify it. They pretend it's not serious yet. But every man who ignores this red flag eventually learns the same brutal lesson. A woman who never stopped looking for someone better will never stop leaving for someone better. 3. The secretive woman, the one whose phone has a life you'll never see. This woman doesn't cheat by accident. She cheats by preparation. Every move she makes is designed to hide the world she doesn't want you to know about. Watch her closely. Phone always flipped face down. Notifications turned off. Bathroom trips with the phone in hand. Deleting messages before you see them. Smiling at her screen like it's a second boyfriend. That's not privacy. Privacy is healthy. This is secrecy, and secrecy is always a doorway to betrayal. She'll tell you you're paranoid. She'll act offended that you even asked. She'll accuse you of not trusting her. But the truth is simple. Loyalty doesn't need shadows. Only betrayal does. When a woman guards her phone tighter than her own heart, she isn't protecting her peace, she's protecting her options. And the moment she feels the relationship is too calm, too routine, too predictable, the hidden world in that phone becomes her escape route. She won't cheat because she's unhappy. She'll cheat because she already created the opportunity. For the woman who stays friendly with her ex, the one who keeps the past on standby. This is one of the most dangerous types, not because of what she does today, but because of what she refuses to let die. A woman who keeps her ex in her life is doing one thing, holding on to an emotional backup plan. She may say, "We're just friends. It's harmless. He's part of my past, that's all." But pay attention to the behavior. She protects that connection. She excuses his presence. She hides how often they talk. She still compares men to him. She still smiles differently when his name appears. That isn't closure. That's emotional insurance. When you upset her, guess who she vents to? When you set boundaries, guess who tells her she deserves better? When she feels bored, guess who gives her nostalgia? An ex who stays close is not harmless. He's a bridge she never burned. And bridges only exist for one purpose: to be crossed again. A woman who can't let go of her past will never fully invest in her future. And cheating for her isn't betrayal, it's unfinished business. 5. The woman who hides you, the one who treats you like a secret, not a partner. This woman will spend hours with you behind closed doors. But in public, she suddenly becomes single. Look at the patterns. She avoids posting you. Her friends don't know your name. Her family never hears about you. She insists she's private. She keeps your relationship in the shadows. Here's the truth. People hide what they're ashamed of or what they don't want to lose access to. If she was proud of you, the world would know. If she valued the relationship, her circle would know. If she was committed, her social media wouldn't be a carefully curated invitation for other men. When a woman hides you, she's protecting her image of being available. Because availability gives her power, pension, validation, backup options. And here's the painful part. A woman who hides you today is preparing the excuse she'll use tomorrow. I never said we were serious. You assume things. It wasn't official. I needed space. She hides you not because she wants privacy, but because she wants freedom without accountability. And a woman who keeps her options open never closes the door on betrayal. 6. The woman surrounded only by male friends, the one who lives inside a waiting room. There is a certain type of woman who claims she just gets along better with men. She says women are too dramatic, too jealous, or too fake. But look deeper. Her entire social circle is made of men who orbit her like planets around a sun. Every guy in her life is like a brother, until the moment she feels lonely, bored, angry, or underappreciated. Because here's the part she'll never admit. Those men aren't her friends, they're her replacements. They're waiting. All of them. And she knows it. Watch for the signs. She texts them late at night. She shares her emotional problems with them instead of you. She gets defensive when you question boundaries. She accidentally hides their names. She smiles differently when they message her. A woman surrounded by thirsty men is never truly alone. She's simply deciding which option feels best today. And cheating doesn't even register as betrayal to her, because in her mind, the door was never fully closed. She doesn't see it as crossing a line. She sees it as stepping into comfort. 7. The woman who's been with too many men, the one who trained herself to detach. It's not about judging her past. It's about understanding her patterns. A woman who has jumped relationship to relationship, fling to fling, situationship to situationship, didn't just collect partners, she built habits. Habits of leaving quickly. Habits of attaching lightly. Habits of disconnecting the moment things get serious. Every time she gave herself casually, she taught her heart one lesson. Don't bond. Don't invest. Don't stay. So now, when someone genuinely good enters her life, she doesn't suddenly transform into a deeply loyal woman. Her nervous system is trained for escape, not commitment. You might think, I'll be different. I'll be the one she chooses. But emotional patterns don't vanish just because someone new arrives. When intimacy was easy for her, loyalty becomes hard for her. When heartbreak never stayed long, commitment never will either. And when she gets bored, when she wants that same hit of excitement her past conditioned her for, she'll look for it the same way she always has. In the arms of the next opportunity. 8. The woman who doesn't love you, the one who will destroy you without hesitation. This is the most dangerous type of all. Not the materialist. Not the secretive one. Not the flirt with male orbiters. The most dangerous woman is the woman who stays with you without loving you. Because a woman who doesn't love you, doesn't feel loyalty to you, doesn't feel guilt with you, doesn't feel responsible for your heart, your time, your stability, or your suffering. She enjoys the comfort. She loves the attention. She likes the lifestyle, the warmth, the security, the routine. But you're replaceable. And when a woman feels nothing deep inside, she doesn't need a reason to cheat. She just needs an opportunity. Watch how it happens in real life. She keeps the relationship undefined. She avoids labels. She calls everything complicated. She vents to other men. She treats your effort like background noise. She disappears emotionally long before she cheats physically. Cheating for her is not betrayal. It's curiosity. It's escape. It's convenience. And the moment she finds someone who makes her heart beat faster, someone who gives her the emotion she never felt with you, she'll walk out without looking back. Not because you failed, but because she was never truly there in the first place. A woman who doesn't love you is a storm waiting for the right wind. And when she breaks you, she won't even feel sorry. She'll just move on to the next chapter, while you're still bleeding from the last page.